guys, this is Jones Fitness and Outdoor, on its way to becoming one of those gun channels. Anyway, I have a gun here. This gun has no magazine in it, and yeah, it is safe, but we can lock the bolt open. So this is a Ruger PC carbine. Now you can see it. Just gonna put it in my lap. I'm not sure this video is gonna be the best anyone has ever seen when it comes to production value, but anyway, also we have a Vortex red dot sight, and this is, just gonna have a look, a strikefire 2. So we want to attach the strikefire 2 onto the Ruger carbine. I have made a decision that I'm gonna try to mount it somewhere around here, just to get a feel for it, and well, then I have to zero it in and everything, but for now I'm just gonna try to mount it. So we will get a new angle so you can see what I'm doing, and so that I can actually do anything. Yeah, let's get to it, as they say. Okay guys, as you can see, we are on my couch. We need to, I have consulted the manual. So we have 6 screws on here. We will take off the top. We will mount the base to the rifle. Then we will fit the scope. And then we will, the scope lies in the bottom part here. We will just, yeah, we just will do our best. Since I'm at home, I have no real chance of adjusting the sight or making it perfect. Just gonna do my best to get it mounted, and next time I go to the range I will do the finer adjustment, so that I might even hit what I want to hit. So let's see if all of these are now loose. This one, the Torx was included. Okay, maybe we just take them out. Had the idea they could be there still for the process, but maybe not. I mean, this is the worst when you do it like I do in my guest room. You don't want these small parts to just disappear. But I mean, Yeah, usually you find it. Actually, I had a friend came by. I was at work. He came by. He just picked up. It was a new handgun, some sort of SIG, and he actually opened the box and he took the gun apart at work. I mean, I have no objections at all, but what happened was he lost one of those tiny parts on the floor. He didn't even notice until he wanted to assemble the gun again. He wanted to change something, like, I don't know. Anyway, couldn't find the part, so the gun seemed like it was not working. Did you see what I did? I mean, I'm not just gonna, this is the base, so just unscrewed. We find a spot here. I'm not sure it's gonna stay here. We're just gonna put it here for now. So we tighten it. We will see if yeah, that's good for now anyway. This is just, I mean, as I said, to mount the red dot. We're gonna do the finer adjustments at another time when we are at the range. So now we have the scope just lying here, and we have the top part. And the one screw that I took out. Yeah. Would have been annoying if I dropped the wrench. Just gonna, I want at least one of the screws to get the grip so the scope will not fall out. Yeah, and I do not want the screws to fall out either. 6 of them, they are kind of small. I think we will change the angle. So you see the rifle, you see the scope, you see my waistline. Talking about waistlines, my standard excuse is that I am a power lifter. And when you do power lift, yeah, you know what they say, if you have a big squat, you can also have a big waistline. No one will judge the way you look if you can, I mean, if you have a decent squat. And that's not true, of course. Everyone will judge you all the time. And when you tell them about your squat, they will not understand. They will just go on and ask you how much you bench. And then when they want to know how much you bench. You can try to diffuse the situation by bringing up the deadlift. See what they say. They will probably say deadlifts are bad for A, your back, B, your back, C, your back. But now as I sit here and tighten these screws, I'm gonna tell you guys that as long as I deadlift heavy, and by heavy I mean that's depending on how strong you are, but I mean if you deadlift at around 80% of your max, I would consider that to be heavy. And as long as I do that, and I not necessarily that I mean compete all the time, but as long as I do my heavy training, no back problems. But when I get some, I don't know, sort of stupid idea that I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna do some running, I'm gonna be a fitness model and have an Instagram account with more than a few followers, you know what happens? Usually I hurt my back. So did that a while back, and I was running and doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Running and doing high bar squats. And yeah, if you know the difference between high bar and low bar, you do. If you don't, this is not the time for me to tell you, but you can just look it up on YouTube. Anyway, running and high bar squats messed up my back really, really big. You see this, guys? The Vortex is actually on my rifle. Super cool. I feel like a gunsmith, but I am not. I'm gonna tighten this a little bit. You can see it. I mean, I like this. They call this something. I'm gonna look it up. They call it lower, I mean, okay, this is the cantilever ring mount, but it looks cool, doesn't it? It looks really, really fucking awesome. Or maybe that's just me, but anyway, remember, this is not loaded. Just flip these open. We turn the sight on. We have a red dot. I'm gonna show you. Maybe we can see it, maybe we cannot. I think you can, but we have a white background. That's not good. This is not good TV. Yeah, I mean, you can see the red. What do you say, guys? This is my Ruger PC carbine. Now we have a Vortex Strikefire 2 on top of it. And yeah, oh, you know what? I can almost, I think I can adjust this so that I can make the iron sights work below the red dot. Let's just close that one to not distract you. In here, let's see, how can I make this visible? If I do like this, and you look below the red dot, I mean, I don't even need that. Down here, below the red dot, you can see it through, and yeah, I mean, I can use the iron sights, and from what I've learned on the very tactical channels on YouTube, you need to be able to use the iron sights, because if you find yourself in one of those crazy situations that never happened to me, but they might happen, and your red dot for some reason malfunctions, you still need to be able to use some sort of sight. And yeah, I can use the iron sights. Maybe I wouldn't hit a target that's super far out, but with a 9mm I do not think I will try to shoot anything that's super far out. Just gonna turn this one off. Yeah, it's off. I will consult the manual to make sure. Now, I mean, okay, now I have a sight on here. Super excited. Was fun to do it myself. Seems to be quiet. I mean, in line. Now I just have to fit the rifle in my gun safe. That might be a problem when you go and buy too much ammo, and I usually do, because you get such a good price and you get so excited when you buy ammo, because I mean, even if you go there and you think, I'm just gonna buy a box, whatever caliber, let's say 22 or 9mm or shotgun, and you go there and you have an idea, I'm not gonna spend too much money, I just need to buy some, and then the people who work there, the sales people, they say, but if you buy this amount you get this kind of discount, and then I'm like, yeah, that's super cheap, it's a good deal, I'm gonna take that amount, whatever you said it was, and then I come home and I'm like, crap, how am I gonna fit this in my safe? And then I had to rearrange everything, and yeah, probably I need a new safe or an additional safe, so one gun safe, one ammo safe. But now I'm just rambling, keeping the gun in the picture so you get to see. And this is what it looks like. Ruger PC with a Vortex Strikefire 2. Now, there is nothing more to say, guys, except thank you for watching. I hope you found this useful. I thought it was fun, first time ever for me mounting a scope. So maybe you found it informative and helpful. If you did, you know what you can do. You can like, you can comment, you can subscribe, or yeah, I mean, do it if you want to. It helps out. Either way, until next time, everyone, please stay safe.